Hello and welcome to this AI meets Web3 hackathon. My name is Mikołaj Radlinski and today I wanted to present to you a blockchain-powered AI solution. But first of all, we have to ask ourselves one very specific question, namely, what is the goal? What is the goal of blockchain and of many blockchain projects? What do they really want? And the very big aspect is mass adoption. How can we achieve mass adoption? There are basically three aspects that one has to take care of. Namely, it has to be simple. The interface has to be simple interaction. There has to be engagement. And in order for an engagement to happen, the user has to be educated. So education is also a very important aspect. What would be a solution for that? This is where we created the BlockchAInBuddy. Meet the BlockchAInBuddy, which uses AI and interacts as a chatbot with the user for tailored questions and provides detailed answers. As a back layer, it uses ChatGPT. So we already have simplicity since everybody knows ChatGPT, how to interact with it. So there's already engagement, but also education. We all know that ChatGPT sometimes answers with false information and does not provide facts. This is where we had to work on. And how does the BlockchAInBuddy work? Well, as a back layer, it uses ChatGPT. But first of all, we had to do a very excessive paper research that would work as a training data with lots of different categories like Bitcoin, smart contracts, Ethereum, blockchain technology in general, NFTs, zero knowledge proof, and so on. But also we have to do prompting, like a schedule or rules that ChatGPT has to follow in order for them to be executed. And we also distinct between three different users. There would be the beginner that does not know anything about blockchain. There would be an intermediate and also an advanced person. This all contributes to a skill level tailored answer. Let's move on to the front end, or our app that you can see right here. You will be greeted directly by the BlockchAInBuddy himself or itself, and you have three different options to choose from. You can either choose the beginner bot, the intermediate bot, or the expert bot. So there are bots for every need. But most likely speaking, for the mass adoption problem is that people who are not in the space, who want to get into the space, will find a place. So let's choose the beginner bots at first. First of all, we have to log in with our internet identity. Let's just create one very quickly. After this process is done, we will copy it, move on, then log in one final time. Remind me later. And yeah, we are already logged in. Just update my username, save it. And yeah, in the background you can see there was pre-prompting done, which is not the only part. It's after the whole data feeding process of papers is happening. But let's ask him first what blockchain is, or what Bitcoin is. You can see it generates a very simple answer. But what if we are an intermediate and want to get a more precise answer or more technical answer? Let's ask him the same question. You can see there's already more detail and more technical terms like peer-to-peer network and so on. But let's see if you really want to get very specific answers. Let's ask again, what is Bitcoin? And you can see you get a very precise answer to what Bitcoin is. And you can see there is, since we prompted it or like trained him on various paper, there's also the Bitcoin peer-to-peer electronic cash system by Satoshi Nakamoto, which is the official white paper. So you get proof with the source and much more detail than you would get from the beginner or intermediate bot. And since for most experts or more intermediate people, referencing and sourcing is very important, we had to implement it into this point. For academic researchers and scientists, this is one very crucial aspect that we had to keep in mind. Besides the aspects that I've mentioned, there are also many different things that you could do with the BlockchAInBuddy. You can ask him anything about NFTs, zero knowledge proof, and so on. But in this demonstration, I wanted to show you the capabilities on how to interact, or how you can interact with the AI. One aspect I wanted to mention is that you can see in the URL that it's already deployed as a canister on the internet computer. And thank you for your attention.